butt.
In your ass.
Welcome.
What's up, boys?
Well, you're supposed to say
What's up, dogs?
We are back.
And here we go with the meat of the episode.
And your boys are in 4K now.
the
What
potatoes.
is this?
Hopefully this works out. If it doesn't, you're not allowed to blame me.
This is all Robbie's fault.
Also, don't look at yourself the entire time.
There's a little bit of a lag.
We are good looking though.
You know what I feel about lags?
I might be able to just like put it on the table. I don't know.
Lag and dragging.
The camera?
I'm trusting y'all to look at this thing and make sure everything is good. Because it ain't hooked up to the TV
well,
no more.
honestly, you're.
Am I in the way?
No, it's just it's a still camera, so like it's not gonna move.
I'm just used to the camera not
Functioning properly.
and functioning, and like our DSLR, how it stops every.
Well, here's the thing:
11
is that we
minutes.
have a blinking red light. If it stops blinking, we know something's wrong.
Yeah, so welcome to Idiotssyncratic,
Hi.
guys. The show where we talk about the technical stuff on the show.
This is the show where we talk about the technical stuff.
This is the show where we talk about the show.
Yeah, that's true. We do that a lot because it's such a pain point in my ass. You know
I
what
love
I'm saying?
it. I want it. I need it.
Oh shit.
I love it. I want it. I need it.
I want you to sound more like that guy.
Yeah.
I sound exactly like that.
Hey, you
you're a
remember
liar.
in the pre-roll?
Motherfucker, I ate everything. I ate
the.
the butt. I ate the pussy. I ate everything.
Everything.
Do this one.
Because I beat off a dude.
Because I beat off a dude.
That's pretty good. Do this one.
Ow, my ass. My ass.
Oh, my ass. My ass.
That's really good. Let's see which one.
Now I'm God.
See, now I'm God.
He is really good at this.
He's a man of many throats.
Do this one.
By the beard of Odin. By the beard of Odin.
Hey, that natural reverb was almost not even close to the amount of reverb.
And you also missed the breath afterwards. It was, by the beard of Odin.
Can we try it again?
Yeah, here.
Let me hear it again.
By the beard of Odin.
All right.
By the beard of Odin.
That's a good one.
It's pretty good. Hey,
you.
guess what? On today's episode, by the way, big episode 51.
Big
51.
episode 51.
We're almost to 52.
Almost a year.
We're halfway to a year. Almost there. We're
It's
almost
the
made it.
penultimate episode of the year.
It's the penultimate. The pinnacle will be next week once we actually hit
Yeah.
that. And then it's on to 2 years after that.
Hey.
That's our next milestone.
Yeah, we have to at least hit 100 episodes.
Or 1.5.
At least have
Oh
to
yeah,
hit
100 is a milestone.
Yeah, it's a
Even
major
though
milestone.
like
100 in on TV would get you into syndication. So
Ooh.
Maybe we can get syndicated.
That's
maybe you can
that's
finally
a
get on
song title, I
Spotify.
think.
Can they syndicate us to completion?
Why you gotta act so syndicated? Let's see the
Syndicated.
Who is it? Who's that band?
Incorporated.
Who's that guy?
Avril Lavigne.
No. There's
Who's that guy?
Is that
Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
He's that guy. Avril Lavigne's that guy. Something about vindication.
boy. He's the later boy. He wasn't cool enough for her.
If you're not singing Girlfriend, you're not singing the right thing. That's the only Avril Lavigne song
My
that...
first kiss went a little like this. And twist.
Oh, wait, what did I say
And
earlier?
twist.
No, it was like this.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
And on today's big-ass episode 51, we're getting into he's a horror manga writer, and he's Japanese.
It sounded like you said horror mango rider.
He,
Whore mango.
there have been a few horrors in
horror
his...
Fucking
mango.
mangoes.
In
They
his
keep it in their
mangoes,
pantses.
Hey, why they fucking these mangoes out here, dog?
What you taking a mango? What you doing, huh?
What you
What you doing? What you digging a mango? What you
digging a mango?
What you digging a mango?
Yeah.
Yeah, peaches.
Coincidic?
Put your dick in the peach instead.
Hey, Steven
like a
Tyler says
hot
he practices on
watermelon?
a peach almost every night.
He practices on a peach.
That's what Steven Tyler said in
That
one of
man
his weird songs.
does not need practice.
Yeah, he
Let me
could
tell you.
literally just buy it, you know?
A
Yeah.
peach.
It, and by it, I mean the female, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he could
yeah.
buy
In case
the
you didn't know
sex.
what I was talking about. Yeah.
The sex. The sex is
Yeah.
is purchasable by Steven Tyler.
Yeah.
He could buy sex robots that aren't actually robots at all. They're just sex.
Yeah. They're kind of like humans. Like they have
And
like...
that's some black market shit. I don't want to. It's already taking a dark
That's
turn.
some
guys.
aftermarket shit.
All he's got to do is drop a few hundos and that's it.
You know what I
Hey,
like?
and he doesn't have to buy them forever. You can just buy them for the night, you know? And so instead of using a poor defenseless
It's
peach...
big episode 51, guys.
Instead of using a poor defenseless peach that never had Never had a chance. Never had a shot. Never had a true opportunity to become what it needed to become.
Peach cobbler.
A peach cobbler. Now it's being sucked on to completion by Steven Tyler.
Yeah.
And
we
come
all
to
know
find out.
that peach cobbler is
Yeah, get it? Come to find out.
the peach cobbler is the desired outcome for any peach's life.
Oh wait. Do we mess up right there? Why did it like missed like a beat?
You guys are really good at that.
Thanks, man. That's what we try doing. So did you guys ever figure it out? Did you guys ever ever knowed what it was that I'm talking about?
Yeah, I thought you said it was Hitomi Takiori.
You're close enough.
Is it the sashimi noodle Toyotaka?
Probably racist.
But you're close. I'm not you're very, very, very close. All right, so we'll figure it out when we figure it out.
Yeah,
That's what we're gonna do today.
We'll talk about it when we talk about it.
Talk about it when we talk about it. And you're talking about hollowed ground.
Yeah, I am.
So
Get my hair right for the video.
Are you?
It actually looked better before you fucked with it.
No.
I'm dead serious. I would not lie about hair.
I know.
My hair
wait a
is
minute.
I know
amazing.
because I did this.
I forgot you told us what this was. You're just talking about Halloween stuff. Right?
Yeah, just Halloween in general.
Yeah.
I just wanted to like shoot the shit about Halloween.
You wanna shoot the shit about it?
Yeah.
Is that what we're
shit
doing?
about that Halloween though?
But we already shot the shit earlier today.
But not about Halloween.
Well, the shit has been shooted.
Are you sure we didn't talk about Halloween earlier?
Maybe a little bit.
Because it's been this whole month so far.
I don't think we've talked about Halloween at all today.
Well, there you go. There
We're
you
not
have
very
it, my
good
friend.
Halloweeners.
Stay thirsty, my friend.
Yeah, stay thirsty. Man, my throat is killing me.
Oh, sorry.
Halloween stuff. Yours is about
WWLD.
WWLD.
Yeah. What would Lucius do?
Nope.
Lucius
Not a
Malfoy.
person.
Why would...
Nope. You already fucked up.
What would Linguini do?
No.
It would jump inside my
God,
mouth.
pasta sounds so good right now.
It really does.
What would Lizard decay?
Nope. That's just weird.
Into, maybe? What would it decay into?
What would lose decay?
No.
What would Lightroom...
No.
Okay.
Just
Is it
no.
is it movie related?
Why are you so
No.
disgusted with Adobe?
Is it music related?
No.
Is it anal?
No. What was that?
Really, I really thought we had him on that one. I thought it was anal.
No, I've already talked about eating Justin's ass. We're done.
Yeah.
We're done with that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's
But
run
only
that
if I'm
back
alive,
Let's
though.
run that back one
Only
more time.
only if I'm alive.
So,
Yeah. So,
Only to save my life.
you don't want to murder him though.
yeah.
No, absolutely
Because
not.
you'll go to hell, and I can't kill myself because then
then
I'll
you'll
go to hell. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but I'm dying already. A very slow death.
But I've already told you that I would
Now
successfully
I'm God.
and surgically amputate your leg. I would cook it on the stovetop that we have on the raft, and then I would keep us both alive with your sustenance.
It's not sustenance, my
Wait,
friend.
I found
that
a hole.
need.
I found a hole.
It's love.
If you have propane to use with the stove, why can't you fashion a rocket jet fuel that runs on propane to get your
This is not a Hollywood movie,
To safety.
Alex. This is real life.
Yeah, in real life, you just do badass shit and it just works out in the end.
All you got to do is turn
That's
the
a movie.
turn the propane up to
A
11,
movie is where you do badass shit,
and then you just blast off.
Is that what you think a movie is?
and everything works out in the end. Yeah.
Okay, I thought.
Also, I don't think propane tanks have number dials on them.
Hey, he's
think
never
my life
he's
is a
never
movie.
acted in movies before. He doesn't know how this thing
yeah,
actually works.
he doesn't know cinematographics.
Robbie,
Oh, that killed me just a little bit. Hang on, give me
we're
one
gonna
second.
teach you.
Give me 1 second.
We're gonna teach you all about the cinematographics.
Ow.
The scraps. You know, like you open up the scraps to read your part. Yeah.
Yeah, lightning. How to do
Shut the fuck up. All right, keep moving. We have interests.
Actists.
how to do better angles.
So I guess I'm very, very curious about yours because I know we've gotten it at least 10 times in a row.
Yeah.
Like we've already said it. I know what it is.
What would Leguana do?
Yeah.
What is Laguana?
Oh, I got it. Who
Nope.
would Leguizamo do? You talking about John Leguizamo?
Nope.
Because you're both actists? Is that what you're talking about today? Did I get it or what?
Johnny Legs.
How hard
Nope.
did I get that? Real hard. All right, tell me what it is then, asshole.
Oh, you want me to tell you?
Yeah. Okay. So now,
Is he
okay, we're
going
gonna.
first?
Yeah, you're gonna.
I'll go first?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. That's just.
So, what would the lottery do?
Damn it!
Oh, the lottery, dude.
Because it's now like 1.06 billion.
Oh yeah.
And I'm sitting here. I've played the lottery once in my life, and it was back when it hit a billion like 3 years ago. It was like 1.03 billion.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yesterday, I got 5 tickets.
Did you win?
I don't. The drawing's not till Tuesday. I don't think.
Is that a yes or?
But I'm like this. This is a. They always say that if you think about winning the lottery, what you do with that money is what you're supposed to do in life. So what would the lottery do for, like, what would make you happiest if money was no option?
Ooh.
So I keep sitting here thinking to myself,
What would it do
what
for your
would I
life?
do? Yeah. What would the lottery do? So I want to ask you guys individually, and then I'll go. What like Justin, what would you do if you won the lottery?
Pay off all my shit. I think,
Sure.
like, you know how people say, like, money is not the key to happiness? It damn sure
It
is.
absolutely
It
is.
really is the key to happiness, because if you have enough money where you don't have to worry about having to pay for shit, or like, I don't know if I'm going to make rent this month, all that kind of shit, that seems like a very, very happy life to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not the only thing that you should focus on, but it is definitely a key factor in happiness.
But if you
Yeah.
woke up one day and wound up to like not having to worry about anything ever again,
Yeah. And I don't even...
that's happiness, because you could spend time with Eric, you
Yeah.
could spend time with Orion, and not have to go into work every day and lose 8 hours of yourself.
I'm trying to think of like what I would actually splurge on. Like I know for sure I would pay anything that I have, like the house, the cars, all that. I'd pay all that off first, the bills or whatever.
And then what would you buy first?
I would probably renovate the house a little bit more. Like add a...
You wouldn't buy a
another
different
story.
house, a mansion?
Yeah.
I like this house a lot. Like no joke, I love this house.
Well, here's the thing: is that you spend on the Chive the other day. They had an article about people who like completely blew their lottery winnings. They even had stories about people who were on there twice,
Yeah.
who won the lottery twice, and
Blew it twice?
like did not learn their lesson. So
That sucks.
I would
How lucky
say
can some asshole be?
so right.
They
How
blow it
lucky.
twice.
So you like this house?
shitty.
Love this
And
house.
here's the thing though, is that it's 1.06 billion. You can either get that in installments over 25 years,
Nope,
or
never
you
did.
can take a cash settlement for like 940 million, which is still more money than anyone needs
It's like
in a lifetime.
940 million
Insane in
more
the membrane.
dollars than I
So
have.
you would if you paid off this house, remodeled a little bit, splurged on yourself, you could still live comfortably forever and not risk blowing it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I would invest too, diversify.
I
as much as
I would
can.
invest
Yeah.
and save myself.
Like
but
as much as I can, you
Sure.
know? And then I would
Yeah.
say, like, there's one thing that I read too, like about setting up trust funds for like, you know, other key members of your family and like offspring and stuff like that. That can, like, the interest can start, or it can start gaining interest, and then whenever they do take it out, then it's much more than I put in there.
Right.
I would do stuff like that too.
Sure.
But like the most important thing really is just not have to worry about anything monetarily involved.
Right.
That's the biggest thing for me. And like, I get a Tesla. I know that for sure. Because like I'm super excited about Teslas. I love Teslas, and the Model X is my dream car. I would get one of those, and I'd probably soup that thing out.
I'd get
a
and that would probably,
Well, you have to give yourself something.
yeah, that
you
would
know,
probably
like-
be the biggest splurge that I would do. Like,
Sure.
right off the bat, would be like, oh my god, I'm gonna buy a Tesla now.
Sure.
What would I do? Like
What would
probably
you do,
whatever,
Alex?
probably whatever the thing that is closest to me. Like if I was driving by Guitar Center, I'd probably just go buy a PRS.
Yeah.
Like just here you go.
How much is this?
Yeah.
$16,000. Can I give you 14? Start just to
No,
be
I wouldn't
No,
care.
no,
I'd be like,
that's
here's
$16,000.
17.
Can I give you 17?
Yeah.
Yeah, here you go. Here's a tip.
Buy yourself something nice with it.
So you would just
Yeah.
you'd buy like the first thing that was closest to you,
Probably.
and then
I have a lot of
what about
hobbies.
what about for your life, for sustainability?
Well, yeah, for sure. I would.
House time for you.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I would buy a house. Yeah, but I don't think I would go crazy with it just because I would rather just not have to work anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not have to worry about it ever again.
Sure.
So for sure, I'd probably. I've wanted to start to do entrepreneurial shit. So I'd probably start like a property management company. You know, and own some real estate so I could have some residual income.
Residual.
Very cool.
Yeah, maybe invest in like tiny homes. So I could have a bunch of them.
Awesome.
And this is my California home.
It's
Yep.
very tiny.
Yeah.
That's not what. Okay.
I think you mean actually tiny
Yeah,
homes.
I would probably rent out the Verizon Theater and play with my friends and a bunch of covers to know people, just us.
Okay.
That'd be badass.
That'd actually be
That's
pretty
a really
fun,
cool
yeah.
idea.
Dibs on. Oh, you play drums. Dibs on bass.
Done.
Did we just start another band?
Yeah,
There's
we did.
2 bands
Yes,
in
we
2 weeks. We
just
started on
started
this
a
podcast.
It could be a P3 because we're 3 podcasters.
Yeah, that's a good.
Sure.
Good name.
Yeah.
How about
Oh wait, the
Podasters?
I just realized the Oscar Mayer already took it with the little protein pack that they have. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah, yeah.
It's like a
So
bologna,
the hot Astoria.
a piece of cheese.
Yeah, or like a pod something.
pod pals.
How about just
Pod
pod?
pals?
Pod pals.
How about just pod? Fuck POD.
Yeah.
We'll just be
Yeah,
like,
pod.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just
And
pod.
instead of
there's
periods, we'll put commas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And instead of all caps, it'll be like capital P and then lowercase O and D.
Yeah.
Just fuck POD.
We'll do the
Oh, no,
opposite.
no.
Lowercase p,
Yes.
capital O, and capital D.
Or that, yeah.
Yeah.
Just totally fuck
Or
it
just
up.
capital D.
Wink towards the camera so the audience can see you. So they know what you're trying to do.
I forgot which.
Why'd you just
eye
wink with your
it's
right eye then? Turn around and he goes,
I forgot which eye it is.
just wink with the eye facing the camera. All you gotta do. Ow.
Okay, so,
I'm so sore. I feel like I
Breaking
have the
you
flu.
would pay everything off. You'd remodel this house.
Yep.
You would get into some entrepreneurial.
And I said I'd get a Tesla
stuff.
too, don't forget
And
that.
A Tesla, yeah, your dream car.
God.
Sure. And you would do some entrepreneurial shit, and probably the closest thing to you is what you would spend like your first bid on.
Yeah, I'd probably invest in a bunch of like high end recording gear, so I could have like a D&D studio, like with a bunch of camera angles and shit,
Oh, there you go.
and the little switcher.
See, every time I think about winning the lottery, which is like money does not buy happiness, which is sort of true, but also not, because like I said before he showed up today, I have not slept past 4:30 for an entire week. Doesn't matter when I go to bed.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter when I go to bed. I went to bed at noon or midnight the other day, and I woke up at 3:30 a.m. Could not go back to sleep because I have $50 in my account and I have no job. No one to blame for that but myself. Whatever. I am stressed about it. If I never had to worry again, I would help Sam pay off whatever debt she had left. I would, and it's all gonna sound like a lot of money, but when you think about $946 in a lump sum, you can easily save $500 million and live off $400 million the rest of your life.
I have not
That's-
even made $1 million
Right.
in my entire
Yeah,
life.
Right.
So far.
If somebody gave me $1 million, I think I'd be able to make it work.
Yeah.
Sure, sure, for at least a very long while.
Yeah.
But I would
My entire life. Yeah.
I would say a five bedroom house. Master bedroom for us, a studio for me to do my podcasting in.
Gym/yoga/jujitsu.
No, I would just keep my membership at Lifetime.
Jiu-jitsu?
But I would try to go to what is it, Diamond Park or whatever, and hopefully run into Mark Cuban. That
Nah.
would be my thing.
Holy shit! It's Mark Cuban.
So we'd have a bedroom.
He's like, my name is Jerry.
An office for Sam, a podcast studio for me, an office for me, and then a fifth bedroom for like maybe we have a kid one day or something. So we just have a nice house, not like a
Yeah.
big ass mansion, but some place where I don't have to like buy a recording studio or anything like
Yeah.
that. But I'd get some really nice cameras, some really great audio equipment. Like I'd up all of my stuff so I don't have to buy anything else for a couple of years. Like that computer is gonna do you well for 10 years. I would honestly, if I had the money, I would buy 3 of those, and then I'd buy like 4 Mac laptops.
Yeah.
And use them as your coffee table.
No, I would not do that. That's shit, is what that is.
That's my extra one.
That's not appreciating money. Like if I won that lottery,
It's depreciating
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good joke.
because these things depreciate so much.
Yeah, it's true. But they work. I mean,
about
it's a
those?
workhorse.
Yeah, those
you know?
two.
So I would get myself a studio and have camera angles, and I would up my podcast game. I'd up my video game.
You get a red, wouldn't you?
I would get 3
Up
of
your
them.
video game.
I would get
Dude.
3 reds so I could do a multi-angle shoot.
8K. Go straight up 8K. Go MKB HD.
If I had
8K,
the money,
dude.
if I had the money, if with $946
I'm with you guys.
million
I don't know what the fuck they're talking about either.
They're like $70,000 cameras or
Yeah.
something.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 was the first movie to shoot in 8K. And that film looks
8K.
fantastic.
It really does, yeah.
So, and I just got done on my show talking about like you have to work with what you have.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm saying like I'll use my GoPros until they crap out on me because that's all I can afford.
Thank
But
God
if-
Alex bought this one.
If
Yay.
I was all of a sudden almost $1 billion richer, I would splurge on myself and get the life together and then sustain it.
Yeah.
Because the thing you read about people who blow their
the way to
lottery
do it.
winnings, they get mansions everywhere. They get all the fancy cars. I would only really get myself a refurbished DeLorean. That's all I want.
I'm not even really into cars. I would probably just buy like something nice, like a not even like really nice, but maybe just like a Lexus.
New dependable
a car that'll get you from A to B.
Yeah,
it's really
comfortable.
Technically, all you need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would splurge on myself. I get my life together, get us a house,
Throw some
and
D's
then
on it.
it would just be like, we don't have to work.
Couple bitches in the back.
Bitches in the back.
Because if you live below your means, you never. And also, I don't have a drug addiction, so I'm not going to go spend like millions of dollars on cocaine.
Lucky you.
Oh yeah.
I've got a very wonderful woman in my life. I don't need to buy hookers.
I
might
end up being like Johnny Depp and just buying like really expensive ass wine for no reason.
for no reason.
How much is-
$30,000 a month.
There you go. That's what
he
it is.
spends on imported wine from France.
I love doing cocaine with you.
So that was my interest for today. Is like, what would you do if? And I mean, like, I would probably like maybe even find a studio somewhere so I can record music.
But there's like, I think there's something to say too about, because people get asked the question all the time. We asked you earlier, like, if you were stranded out at sea, would you eat a human being if like your life depended on it?
Yeah, and you said I would eat the cock.
It's
Yes, I
like,
would.
yeah, it's like, I eat the butt, I eat the cock, I eat everything. And then, but like,
I
know,
love it. I want it. I need it.
every time I get asked something like that, I'm like, you can say something, you can say like, well, I think I would do this, but you don't actually know until you're in that situation, because people can be completely different in situations like
I was
that.
gonna say that.
I agree because you always want to like help yourself and help your family, and then you have people like coming out of the woodwork, be like, "Hi, I'm your family," and you're like, "All right, well, I'll co-sign the
Remember
house
me?
for you."
Oh yeah, exactly.
Like there are NFL players who are bankrupt, who made millions of dollars, who are bankrupt because they took care of everybody else in their life, and they wound up like running it into the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would do stuff like my dad loves land. I just buy him like 300 acres and just let it sit. No building development, no anything like that. I'd build him a deck with a patio, with a grill and a fridge, and I just let it sit for him.
I would just get him a mason jar with dirt in it.
Here's some land.
Here you go, Dad.
What's that hole doing in my yard? Where do you think I got the land from?
So I would help my
millions.
family. I would do all that for sure, but I find it hard to believe that people can blow through almost $1 billion.
Dude, just imagine again, like I don't think collectively have made $1 million yet so far in our lives. Imagine like
Probably not.
giving like the closest members of your family $1 million
each.
and you would still have so much more money than you could possibly imagine.
So many much more millions.
So many much more monies than you could possibly ever.
That's why
many much more imagine.
I would at least save $500 million in a savings account, and then I would get the lump sum because I don't want that shit over 29 years. I would get
What if you die?
20 million years.
I would get 496 or 400 and however many million comes in that lump sum, and I would watch the number seemingly never go down.
Yeah.
When I spent money, you know.
Yeah.
Because I think that'd be the most fun. It'd be like, man, it's been 5 years and I have shit, 938 million left. You know, like even after all the shit I bought myself, like
I didn't make a dent.
I
didn't make a dent.
I wonder if I would just like, because like I know I would invest in stuff like real estate.
Sure.
Is always like a pretty safe bet, especially like in nicer areas. But like technology.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I'd like to invest
Yeah.
in like some I don't know, some like startups and stuff like that. Just like a little bit, because like those things are so
I
volatile.
would
You
really
don't.
like to be able to.
But you get one good one.
How much money is the Bezos making now?
Oh, dude, he's the richest man in the world now, right?
Yeah.
He passed.
so.
Who did he pass?
Bill Gates?
Bill Gates. No, there's someone
Bill
who's richer
Gates
than
is
Bill
yeah.
Gates. I
'Cause
think.
Bill Gates is like
The Sheik?
fifth.
It's probably a Sheik.
There's a Mexican.
No, he's the
like,
wealthiest man in the world. And have you seen that picture of him like back in 1997 at his desk at 2:00 in the morning just working? Yeah, it's like when Amazon was first taken off and all they did was books. There's a picture of him just working away in the dead of night, and they're like, this is what the richest man in America did.
There was something crazy, like I forgot what the number was, but he makes like $30 million like an hour or something like that.
Might be him.
It was like no, yeah, it is him.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I forgot what the exact number was, but it was something like a small amount of time and a crazy amount of money,
Yeah,
Could you imagine that? Like $1,000 a
I mean,
second.
if you could just not. And the crazy thing about that is that he still works.
Yeah.
You know, he's still
Yeah.
the CEO of Amazon. He's still
works out, too.
spearheading and everything. if I won the $1 billion lottery on Tuesday,
He's my spirit
I
animal.
would not work ever again except to make a film or record a podcast. Like that would be my job.
Your passion
yeah.
projects, basically.
Yeah, my passion projects would turn into my life. And not something that I just do for fun.
And I bet
hoping
they'd
they'll
blow
take
up
off.
too because you'd be the podcaster that won the lottery.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know, so like everybody would know who you are and like.
And you could
But
do
you know
crazy
what?
stuff
Like,
like
I
have
don't-
T-Pain out.
Yeah.
I have expensive tastes when it comes to like food and stuff. I'm not gonna go out and buy like a $2,000 suit just because I can.
I
Like,
might.
I would like t-shirts, pants, shorts, and just be like boob fart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can say boob and fart. The only difference now is that I have $900 million in the
Yeah.
bank.
I
Like, you know?
probably would update my entire wardrobe. Probably,
Yeah.
I'd buy like some a bunch
Oh
of shoes.
man, everything's so comfortable though. T-shirts, pants. I'm set.
I'm comfortable too,
I think I just buy like,
and sexy.
like 2 or 3 pairs of Vans and be like, oh my God, look at this.
Oh my,
Oh my God, I need to check my count again real quick. Make sure I'm not.
yeah, make sure I'm not daydreaming.
Yeah, exactly. And then,
Nope, 946 million.
I'd buy some Yeezys and then piss on them.
yeah.
Actually, I might do something stupid like that. I would probably do something
Get
stupid
the moon
like
pie
that.
Yeezys. Get those.
The moon pie Yeezys?
Yeah, they look
What?
like moon pies.
What?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
they're
look
total
that up.
shit. They look terrible and delicious.
But apparently they're comfy.
I bet they are. They look like
They look like floating on clouds.
airbags. Like you're walking on airbags.
They look like they look like bipolar incarnate.
It's like when Kanye released that Egyptian cotton white T-shirt for $215. It's like who would buy that?
Classic.
All of his fashion is burlap sacks.
Yeah, it's just normal stuff.
Stop making homelessness a thing.
Yeah.
Like that's shit.
Yeah.
Soto soap.
Oh man, I can't find it. All I can find was
I hope Google
Actual
pulled it
moon
from the
pies.
internet. Yeah.
Oh yeah. My final thought.
yeah. Final thought
Thanks
on
for
winning the
asking.
lottery.
So I think that there like isn't a key to happiness. I don't really subscribe to what is it, like absolute type statements like
But
that.
make sure you subscribe to this podcast.
Yeah, and our Patreon. But because with
Did you just point over there because you thought there was another camera?
I did. I'm just used to it.
yeah, because I think
My ribs hurt.
just like some people, like we're all kind of in similar places or close to about financially / creatively. So our answers were kind of like roughly around the same.
Oh, yeah.
take care of bills, blah blah, all that stuff.
Take care of yourself and then
Passion
live
projects,
sustainably.
all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, live sustainably. But I think like human beings have such a wide spectrum that like that's why we do have those people who win the lottery and just blow it all like stupidly, because like to us you would think that like there's no way that you wouldn't just be sustainable, just invest, like be
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah.
Like you hit the lottery. Like when people use that as a as a metaphor,
basically,
yeah.
for hitting
For
the lottery.
something good happening to them.
And then
Yeah.
you just literally did it.
Yeah, and then you just like shit all over it. So,
Yeah.
but
That's the-
like,
like
And
you
in that
said-
one guy's case, twice.
yeah, but like you said, it like
Fuck that guy.
we can't even like fathom what it would be like to have that type of money. So it really is hard to say what we actually would really do in that situation. I feel like we could probably make pretty good guesses because we kind of have known each other for the last 20 whatever years.
Yeah.
But
And I think we're pretty stable people too.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
don't think
like,
there's. I don't think there's any. Yeah,
but
sure.
throwing a
You
bunch
want to
of
have a
hookers
good
and
time.
cocaine.
And
Sure,
like, think about this too. Like the kind of people that usually go out and play the lottery like this
are very irresponsible.
Yeah, like I mean, you're
Yeah.
buying lottery tickets. Like
Yeah.
that phrase in and of itself should tell you what
Like-
kind of person you are. Like the only time I'll do
a
it
piece of shit
is if it's the only time I would do it is if it's something like this. Like, ooh,
Well, that's the only reason I did
sure,
it.
I'll spend $10 right now.
The
for the
only
chance.
time I have bought a lottery ticket was when the Mega Millions jackpot was over $1 billion.
Yeah.
A billion,
I
a
know,
billion, a billion,
I
a
know
billion.
going
Un
into it that
billion?
I'm not gonna win. I know for a fact I'm not gonna win.
3
But,
billion.
but the thing is that what would happen? What
you
would I
did.
do? I would.
What would
It's just
do?
kind of like sure, I'll try.
Yeah.
Like it's not gonna happen. Like some punk ass kid from Fort Worth is
Yeah.
not gonna win the lottery.
But if you do,
What if?
But
Yeah.
what if you do?
At least you're not going out buying 15 of those
Well,
tickets.
the fucking
every single day.
The last time it was over $1 billion. That one bitch spent like
a billion,
all of her money on lottery tickets, and then she started a GoFundMe because she said, "Well, it's not right that you spend everything you have and don't win."
Yep, I remember
so
that.
please repay me. And she got like $800 before GoFundMe was like, "No, get the fuck out."
Yeah.
But who's donating to that shit?
Yeah, who?
Why the fuck?
Probably her family and friends.
If you donated to that lady, make sure to go check out our Patreon. There's much better places
to put your money.
To throw your money away.
Yeah.
Final thoughts on winning the lottery.
I wish I could, but I'm never going to be holding my breath for it. And if I ever were to, like family and whatnot and personal care and all that, that's first. I would splurge, finally get that Tesla I've always wanted, build the house up a little bit or whatever. And then the rest of it is just complete sustainability for not just for me, but for my family,
Orion's
generations to come.
Yeah.
Like that's the ultimate dream right there.
Yeah.
You know what I
It's
mean?
for your family to just
But then they'll be
taken care of.
lazy. You got to
I
make
think
them work.
there's a way to
for
give,
sure.
There's a way to give people a gift like that, but still instill them with
The opposite of
sense
entitlement.
hard work.
Yeah.
You know, like sure you
Detitlement.
didn't have to work for that money, but use it, spend it wisely.
Yeah.
Teach them about investing. Teach them about what it means to get out and find a passion, and then put that money towards it. So you're not stagnant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody hates staggers.
Stagnants.
Stagnants.
Stalactites.
Turds.
He looked at me and goes, stagnates?
Stalagmites.
Yeah.
My final thought is that if I won the lottery, I wouldn't not be able to split this beer with y'all.
You still had a beer?
Yay! Oh, wait.
Dang.
Yeah, I would not be able to. Wait,
Oh.
I don't know. I'm not splitting it with y'all because after this, I have no
What
beer.
a mean ass.
Also, one beer 3 ways. I mean, come on.
I mean, we could just take swigs.
4 ounces?
We would each get 1 ounce.
Absolutely
We would take
not.
turns just taking sips.
I didn't take math.
Yeah. We could take turns.
Then it's like we're kissing on camera.
I
It's
just
weird.
want to win the lottery.
Can I drink this beer to completion?
No, you can't, tall
I love
pig.
it. I need it.
All right, my man.
So, what would the lottery do? That would be my interest for the day, and I'm still thinking about it.
I really thought it was what would Liam Neeson do. But so
Wow.
let Robbie know. Oh, shit. I keep forgetting.
Or
his name again.
tell us in the comments what you
Let
would
us know
do
what you would do. Would
if
you
won
spend
the
it
lottery.
all 10 times in a row like that other asshole?
Would
on,
you spend
Dig?
it on trying to find a way to shut all of us up?
Would you suck a chode in the party zone?
How many chodes in the party zone
zone!
would you suck? And would you do it to completion? You know?
I feel sick.
Would
You know what I'm
you
saying?
try not to suck any dick on the way out to the parking lot?
Let's talk about some Halloween stuff.
Halloween stuff.
All right, guys. Halloween. It's a cool time.
And by
of the
doing
year.
that, I'm going to go first.
You're a dick.
Oh, I was
Mine's gonna be short.
expecting you to go.
Well, I want to do mine because, of course, mine's Halloween themed.
Mine's gonna be one sentence.
I want yours to round mine off.
I was actually,
Okay.
you were saying some stuff like the Black Knight satellite or whatever you were talking
Yeah.
about. My original topic for today, I decided on lottery in the car ride over
Probably
away.
racist.
Why does it gotta be black?
Because it's called the Black Knight satellite.
Oh, is that what you call it?
Shut up.
He said so
my
matter of
original
factly.
topic was going to be conspiracy theories.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That would have been perfect. That would have rounded the whole show out.
Specific ones or just overall?
Actually, it was a guy, I've been up since 4:30 this morning,
God,
and I found a,
freaking kill me.
ass
I'm
crack of
very
dawn.
tired. I really love this website Ranker because it's like
Hardly know her.
you get one ad and you close it out, and then it's just one page. You don't have to click next or anything like that.
Oh, thank God.
But there's this guy named Milton William Cooper who wrote "Behold a Pale Horse" in 1991,
A likely name.
and it's the JFK assassination conspiracy. It's the HIV/AIDS conspiracy theory. Like, he created all of these. Like, this is the guy. This is
Dang.
basically
Wait a
the
minute, this-
primordial ooze of.
This sounds like a
Of
conspiracy
theories.
theory. That one guy wrote all the conspiracy theories.
Except that
A
it's in
likely
his
story.
book called "Behold a Pale Horse."
Does that book even exist?
Yes, it does. You can download the PDF online.
Oh, but do PDFs even exist?
Yeah, how can PDFs exist
You
if my
guys
eyes
just-
don't exist?
All right, Jaden Smith, you piece of shit.
All right, my man. Today I'm talking about Junji Ito.
Oh yeah, Junji Ito.
Neither of us were ever close.
I thought I said that.
Yeah, we're close. You said like Siritabi Homanabi. You said like,
All right.
Sarutobi
Oh, yeah,
Sensei.
it's up there, right?
yeah, it's right there.
It's beautiful.
Look at that.
Did
It's
you
like
figure out the text settings?
I think I did. You tell me, Robbie. Not this Robbie. You tell me, Robbie.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
That Robbie will tell you later.
If I figure it out. So
We're so meta.
he is a manga writer.
Oh,
Right?
manga.
Yeah, he's like a.
You got a fat ass.
He's a drawer. Okay.
yeah, a drawer where you put your gun
Yeah.
and condoms.
He's a drawist, and so he be drawing like all these mangas and stuff,
And
right?
it's scary.
Yeah, they're actually legitimately terrifying.
All right,
So I think I've told you about a few of them before, but
probably.
racist. There's like a no. Every time you say probably, I keep saying that.
Probably
racist.
Probably.
So shut up.
Probably.
So like he has. I'm trying to think of like some of his biggest ones. Like there's this one called Hellstar Ramini. And it's about,
I think that's the one you showed me.
Yeah, like, but did you see like his style, just like how weird some of his shit is? Oh my god, it is super gory.
It's Al Gorey,
and
looks like Al Gore's neck.
Like he's really that's straight up
horrible
that is
visual.
Straight up horror.
It's a terrible visual.
It's inconvenient.
It's Al Gore's neck.
Like I'm gonna show you, like Ricky Robbie. Like I'm gonna show you some of these.
Ricky Robbie.
Like
holy shit,
the man is a master of horror. Like look at how like. I don't know, urgent. He makes people look like all the sweat and shit.
That guy looks like cheese.
Look, like this naked chick, and she's got like sausages all around her, and it's like it's all part of her devious plan.
What the fuck?
This guy, this is probably the nastiest one. Probably, it literally makes me feel like I gotta throw up. But like he's got these, they look like pimples all over his face, and he's sitting on top of this girl, and he's squeezing his face. I wish it would show like.
Oh, that's sort of like
Ew.
purity.
Why?
Did you ever hear that story?
Look at this.
There's a dude who, it's an urban legend. It's a dude who abducted a girl, buried her alive, but left like some holes above her, and he would like cut himself or do that sort of thing and drip it down on her. Slipknot wrote the song "Purity" from their debut album about that story.
Are you serious?
Dead serious.
Really?
Is it true?
It's an urban legend.
That's horrible.
Corey Taylor thought it was a true story, but anything that I've personally been able to find online has debunked the validity of it. But it's still just a gross story.
It's one of those.
Whoa,
that, like,
go down. Right there. That fucking clown face right there.
This one?
No. Where's your mouse?
Here.
No. That. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The fuck is that shit?
Donnie Darko.
Dude, like this guy is like the epitome of really just like of horror visuals. See, like look at this shit, and like he's really detailed with his art.
Yeah, that's weird.
And these are all what are they called? Like the style is called
Jesus.
what is it? Page turning? I think
I'm allergic to fear.
it's it's called something like that. Like so, if you're reading this, you know, like you're flipping through the pages, and like you can feel it, like it's about to get like really really scary. So you're at the end of this page, and you turn it, and then shit like this pops up.
Yeah.
So it's always like the most disgusting, like yeah, that's kind of creepy too. But like look at that.
You know that's kind of like that.
Like, that's
style,
creepy.
That style is like the Walking
that?
Dead comic book.
I love the Walking Dead
So
comics.
it's very similar.
The use of negative space and shit.
Yeah.
All right, so the panel that I'm talking about. So remember how I told y'all where he's like squeezing that shit out of his face on this girl? All right. Well, here's the actual panel where it happens. Where is it? That's right. There it is. True disgust.
Oh.
True disgust.
Oh
feel
my
sick.
god.
Close your mouth, bitch.
Yeah, you're dumb. And your eyes.
Actually, this drop right here is
It's going in her mouth. Oh god. Oh no.
I'm gonna throw up.
Again.
And you're not even hungover this time.
That's bad, dude.
I don't need to be
It
hungover
is
with that shit.
bad.
That's some gnarly shit.
Dude, all right, so, and the reason I want to bring him in specifically is because, specifically, is because I was reading one of his stories last night. It's called
As you were
Long
wanting to
Dream,
do.
As I Am One to Do.
Long Pig?
They're all pretty short, too.
Long Pig Dream?
Like, this one was like 32 pages or something. Like, they're real short stories. So, this one is about what is it? It's like a mental health. It's like a mental health facility, and there's this girl who's in there. She keeps saying like, somebody's coming to kill me. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. So like they're trying.
They're like, this bitch is crazy.
Like, what's wrong with this crazy bitch over here? And then like the doctors are standing outside there. This bitch crazy.
Crazy.
So like they keep trying to calm her down and whatnot. And then there's this other guy that comes in. He's like, he's like, when I dream, it feels like a really long time. So can you help me out with that? And then, the doctor's like, yeah, sure. So like, he's like, come back in a week and then, we'll test you or whatever. So he comes back in a week and he's like, okay, so my dreams, they used to feel like, hours going by. Now they feel like days are going by. So can you help me out now? He's like, yeah, sure. Go ahead, lay down. Yeah. So he
come back in a week.
So the doctor watches him sleep and he goes through his regular motions. As soon as he goes into REM sleep, he wakes him up and then he goes, okay, so how long did it feel this time? He goes, an entire month went by. And he's like, I'm trying to remember exactly what we talked about last time. Like he's actually, it's hard for him to remember. And he's like, okay, let's try this again. So like they try it the next night, and he's like, okay, how long was it this time? And he goes, I've been wherever I've been for a year now. And he goes, oh wait, you're the doctor, aren't you? Like he's legitimately, he cannot remember. He's struggling to remember what's been happening.
Yeah.
So they keep trying to test him out and give him stuff, and then eventually it gets to the point. He wakes him up, and he's like, I've been there for 10 years. I've been in this like hellscape for 10 years. And he said that they're not good dreams, they're nightmares. Yeah. Hell, basically. And then he's like, I've been there for 10 years. Eventually, it gets to the point where he's starting to look real gaunt, real bad. Like his eyes are all sunken in and shit. And he's like, how long is it going to be before I wake from an eternal dream? And the doctor's like, oh shit, that shit's crazy. And so then they try it again. Like, I mean, like the guy has to sleep, you know?
Sure,
it's like
yeah.
they're trying to test him out as much as they're trying to help him out as much as they can and test certain things.
What else could you do?
There's literally nothing that he can do.
How does it tie into the girl?
And eventually he starts to look like this.
What the hell?
That's the worst kind of pizza I've ever seen in my life.
He literally starts to, I guess, like
now.
embody, physically change into like an eternal being or something. So like he is evolving. Look at all these necks. I mean, all these chins. He's evolving to, I don't know, to be able to survive eternity. Like he looks like his skin is cracking, and look at all this weird looking shit. His nose is gone. So eventually it gets to the point where he's
go home.
He's lived. So before this, he's lived 1,000 years in his dream, and he said, "Where is?" I forget the girl's name, but it's the girl that's there who's scared of being killed. He said, "That's my wife. Like we've been married for 1,000 years." He's like, "I have to go see her." So he's like, and he looks almost like this. So he looks real scary and shit. So he runs up to her. He's like, "My wife," or whatever. He runs. He's like,
find that panel.
Yeah, I'll find it for you right now. But she's like, "Oh my God, he's here. He's going to kill me." And he's like, "Wait, what are you talking about? Why would I kill you? I'm your husband." And then, so like he starts going depressed and stuff. And he's like, "Oh, wait a minute. I remember what I'm doing here." He's like, "You're the doctor that's trying to help me out and this." And he looks really bad. And so goes to sleep again the next night. That's when he wakes up and he looks like this shit. And so apparently by this point, he's lived like, I don't know, millions of years or whatever.
Wait, that looks basically the same as the last one.
No. Oh, well, I didn't have the last one. I was just showing you this. Like,
gotcha,
he looked a little less worse.
Yeah.
Less worse?
Yeah. So, and then eventually it gets to the point where like the doctor is there. He's trying his best to help him out, but the doctor falls asleep. He doesn't get to wake him up during REM. When the doctor finally wakes up, there's like, he looks even worse than this. And then there's like light beams shooting out of his head. And then he just crackles and just disintegrates into nothing.
All right.
So, yeah. So that happens. The girl is terrified of dying, right? So that's her biggest fear. She's scared of dying. After this guy dies, she's fine, but she still has like that fear. It's hard for her to adjust. So the doctor and his like, I don't know, his like partner or whatever, they're talking about what this guy just went through and what they can do to help the girl out. And the doctor goes, "Well, I actually grounded some of him up and then fed him to the girl. And so he says he did it because she's scared of death. He's like, what better way to help somebody out who's scared of death than to let her live forever in her mind, basically." So the next panel is her starting to look like this. And it ends off like that.
Oh my God.
Dude, it is the craziest shit ever.
So that is how you absorb powers, is by eating the person.
Yeah, you gotta eat them.
You gotta eat the pussy, you gotta eat the butt,
You gotta eat everything.
everything.
Long dream. Let me look it up.
That was a hard pee.
Dude.
Holy jeez.
Yeah, dude, it is. Oh, so this is how he starts looking after he's woken up after 1,000 years.
Oh man, he looks like a.
But imagine this running in your room like, kiss me.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I would not kiss them.
That's her on the last panel. So she's starting to, have the characteristics.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. This is my personal final thought on this thing.
Ew.
Oh, that's like a realistic.
Dude, that's creepy as hell.
That is nasty.
Yeah. Oh, and that's how popular this guy is too. Like they'll do renderings and stuff of his artwork just because of how creepy it is. Yeah. Like he's a true master of horror. Look at this shit. Ew. Yeah, he's a real master of horror. Ew.
Kiss me.
Yeah.
Do you want a handy?
Oh, there he goes. My wife. And she's like,
my wife.
Yeah, and the doctor's like, get out of here, you gross ass.
Yeah.
So
okay,
that's insane.
All right, I'm gonna give you my final thought on that real quick. Is that when you were telling me the story, I got goosebumps.
Really?
Yes.
And I'm very bad at telling
and
stories.
it's because like well
not bad.
it's kind of like
Thanks.
it's really like Twilight Zone meets
Look here, asshole.
the camera's right where it's always
I know,
been.
we keep looking over there.
I'm looking at you.
Oh, no, because you looked at the iPad and you were like,
Oh, because I saw my lag. I
So
saw
it's
my
like
hand lag.
the Twilight Zone meets some other horror film that I can't even think of right now. But the story you just told me made me like for the movies that we did for the film roll union.
oh,
I
Weirdest-
want to read this now.
oh, dude.
You have made me a fan. Like even though it's gross, and I know I probably would not. I'd sleep even worse after I read one of those.
Yeah.
I want to read one.
Dude, you have no idea what you're getting yourself into. Like,
Are they all similar to that? Like
They're-
they've all just got weird.
they are all nightmarish scenarios. So like they can start off normal. Like this one kind of started off normal. The guy's like, "Hey, I'm having trouble sleeping. My dreams feel pretty long. Can you help me out?" Doctor's like, "Yeah, what up, cut?" And he's like, "Go lay down over there." And then it ends up like that. So that's kind of
What up, Cup?
that's kind of what happens on all of them. Like Hellstar Ramini is another big one that Junji Ito did, and this one's actually like chapters long.
Yeah.
And that one's about there's a scientist that discovers this gigantic asteroid like barreling towards Earth, basically. He discovers it's a planet. It's another planet in the solar system. He's like, oh my God, it's a major discovery. He's like, I'm going to name the planet after my daughter, Ramini.
What the fuck, man?
You Filipino? So he names the planet after his daughter. Well, what happens is the planet notices that we notice it. So then it starts barreling its way towards Earth.
That's quantum physics.
Yeah, and so they start calling it the Hellstar, and then they start calling it Hellstar Ramini. So then they're like, oh my God, we're all going to die. To save us, we need to kill Ramini, who the star or who the planet is named after. So then it's this gigantic, like, planet-wide manhunt for this girl. And cultists pop up, and like the world literally
As
goes
they're
to
wont
shit.
to do.
As they're wont to do, yeah. The entire world. So like this, the story I just told y'all, like that is contained within this like medical facility or whatever. Imagine the entire world being like that.
And then the Hellstar gets there and he's like, show me your moves.
Show me what you got.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah. It's actually that's from Hellstar Ramini right here. This guy's trying to save Ramini, and all these people are flying after her to try and kill her. Because the planet has gotten so close that it's uplifted gravity basically. So they're flying all around the world to try and kill her, and he's trying to save her.
Thumbs up.
It's crazy, dude.
Thumbs up, dude.
It's crazy. Look at this shit.
I can tell you have some kind of emotional something right now.
You okay, Robbie?
I fucking hate this shit, but when they're like super talented,
It's not nothing.
Yeah. Like he's cutting off his fingertips with scissors.
like that to me, like that's just an unnecessary visual. Like, but now what I want to know is what I want to know now is how do they get to that point in the story?
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I want to see it from start to completion.
Yeah.
Hey,
Wait, I gotta
that's what
completion,
drives me
fam.
nuts about these things, though. That's my only qualm is that I'm the type of person who likes to know like all the lore and stuff, or like I like to know
completion.
to know the why.
You just get that off there right now.
To completion.
Is that up there?
I'm gonna put it.
Oh my god,
There it is.
Is that
off-
up there?
get that off of
electric
up there,
shit
bro.
off there.
get that up
Fucking
there,
A,
right?
dude.
I'm
Over
sorry,
there.
what were you saying?
Oh yeah, like I like to know like the backstory and like the why and the what and the hows and all the stuff, and I get that for that to be so jarring that it has to be something that like is left to your mind's devices. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it drives me nuts because I want to be like, well, why did he get? Why is he dreaming like that? Like, is he a superpower? Like, what happens while he's in there? Like, I want to know like about all this stuff.
I know what you mean now. And that's
The cause of the long dreams.
that's the craziest thing about these stories. You're never given the cause.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to drive you insane because it's like, well, how did he get like this?
Yeah.
You will never know it.
Or like, what does that mean? Or like,
Honestly,
why did he do that?
Yeah.
sometimes that bothers me. But if the rest of the story is so good, I personally would lose that thought.
Yeah.
And I would no longer care why he's like that. I
Well,
just feel
it's
like,
about-
well, this is it's fucking up because in somewhere in that dream,
Bless you.
he's married to this woman.
Yeah.
And I want to know
Like,
how that
is she
is.
in that dream?
Yeah.
Like, is his dream another dimension?
So, and there's a thing too, like these stories are so urgent. Like when you're reading them, it's like, oh my God, this is
I gotta
happening.
know
This
what's
is crazy. I gotta know what's next. And then once you're like, so that kind of gets pushed aside. Like, I mean, you're wondering like, how the hell did this happen? And you're kind of hoping that they tell you throughout the story. They never tell you ever how this thing happened. But once the story is finished, then like you're thinking like, oh my God, that was a trip. And then you're like, but how did he get like that? And you're like, but is that another dimension? It just gets the gears going.
For me, while simultaneously hating that I don't know those facts, I recognize that the absence of all those facts is like what makes it so emotionally jarring. So
well, because at that point you're left to your own devices, and you're like, is it another dimension, or is it? I mean, is he living in the future in his dream? Like, is that our modern? Yeah, is that our future?
Could he have been some kind of seer?
Yeah, you know. Yeah, so I really do like. I mean, there's a thing with music, you know, that if a song is vague or it has a secret meaning, it's really great when the listener comes up with their own thing.
Yeah, because if it's vague, then there's more things that it could be extrapolated to be.
Right. So, you know, Dave Grohl says the great thing about music is that you can play a song for 85,000 people and they'll each sing it back to you for 85,000 different reasons.
Yep.
So
I heard him say that in person.
If you, I'm like, is he a god? Is he living in the future? Is he living in another dimension?
And then like the I don't know, like the factors that play after that are, so this guy was able to feed pieces of this human being to somebody else and transfer that to her.
Yeah.
So who's not to say that like maybe whenever he like dusted and all those particles went out the window.
What if
it
got in the water supply?
Yep.
That's like a transference of a state of God.
Yeah, but like a hellish nightmare scape of a god. You know, because he was in complete pain the entire time. I mean, look at him. He looks like, I don't know, he looks like a night after drinking, like heavy drinking.
Is that what I looked like last episode?
Oh, shit.
No, my chin.
Your head is like this. Your skin is crackling. I'm like, Alex, you okay? You're like,
oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
No.
This right here, this is the first one I ever read by him. It's called The Enigma of Amigara Fault. So there is a mountain, and there's a fault line in the mountain, and it like splits it open. So when it splits it open, there are human-shaped holes all in it. So people go to visit it, and random people will just
closes up.
No. Random people will just walk up to, or like they'll be there, and they're like, "That's my hole," and the other people will be like, "That's my hole right there." Like the only reason, like there's people like on the comic that are like, "I've traveled here from across the world because I saw my hole on TV," and what they do is they walk up to it just like this to their hole, and they slide themselves right into it.
And then what? Do they become part of the mountain?
You'll see what. I don't know if you want me to spoil it for you or whatever, but I think it's a fantastic read. And,
Spoil it.
All right,
Spoil
away. It. I don't want you to, but I want you
to. So on the other side of the fault, that's where the holes escape from, or that's where the holes empty out. That's what the human beings become.
What is it?
I can't tell what it is.
So what happens in the fault is the hole. So it's like a perfect human-shaped hole for every specific person.
Right.
And it gets narrower and narrower as you start sliding through it. So like the arms start to narrow out, like the head starts to narrow. That's a human being.
Like getting torn apart, basically? Or stretched out?
Yeah, like stretched out over time.
But where does it go?
Oh, so they find the end of the fault, like the end of like where the tunnel leads to, because all they knew was that this fault happened, and they're trying to figure out kind of what was it, an earthquake that caused it or whatever. Eventually, like months later, they find that it actually empties out into another part of like this canyon or whatever. And they basically, like the holes look like, I don't know, tree roots. Like they're so like long and strung out and whatnot. Well, that's the end of it. That's if you go into this side, you're coming out this side stretched out looking like this.
What if you go backwards?
Oh, well then all you got to do is
all you got to do is be born a tree root.
You got to be put in backwards first.
But where do they go after that? They come out and go somewhere?
Yeah. Straight to hell.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
So I'm
sad.
Dude, yeah, it's terrifying. Like it's super, like his stories are super scary, super effective too. Like really effective.
I just don't want to think about it anymore because that's 3 stories that you've told us and I don't care to ponder anymore.
Yep. Really butt clenching.
Look at all the holes. Like it's just weird who's that?
That wasn't me.
Just imagine like you just see like this gigantic wall and it's got human-sized holes in it inside of a mountain. Like this was in the middle of a mountain and like maybe an earthquake happens and then half of it splits open and that's there. Where the hell did these things come from? And they fit everybody living today? Like that's the crazy thing about these stories is that like you'll never know the reason for it, but it's always something that's like too insane and scary to even fathom what the reason could be, you know?
That's human origin
We all came from these holes.
in reverse.
I don't like.
Robbie, you said?
Yeah.
Are you scared?
No,
It's
I'm
a
not.
little
Spooky.
isn't it?
No, it's that
Depressing, too, to think about
Sort of
this stuff.
shit. Just like, where do other human beings come up with that sort of thing? You know what I mean?
Drugs.
Like
Yeah.
you can play the drums and write songs, and you can play music, and we all do podcasts, and I can do like write short films and stuff. Where does that come from?
He's so the guy that does all these, Junji Ito, he's like a huge horror fan. So there have been horror mangas like
Here's a question.
growing up when
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
You're fine.
Did you know anything? Have you read like any interviews with him or anything? Like, does he seem like a nice, normal guy who just happens to do this?
I saw one like documentary they had on him.
It's very Japanese.
He is. He's very Japanese, but like he looks like a normal. Just I don't know, like you imagine like the head of Samsung. You know?
Yeah, like you just see a guy at the ramen shop on the corner.
Yeah. It's like, hey, is that Junji Ito over there?
And he orders his asahi just
Oh
like
my god, it's
do.
Junji Ito!
Yeah, he puts on his sake one leg at a time, just like me.
Yeah.
You know?
That's not how that works.
Sake Timmy.
That's not how it works.
But he looks like just a normal Japanese guy. Like he's got glasses. He's a little older. He's got a normal looking shirt. Like you couldn't tell.
I just mean
the
does he seem
inside
like
of this-
a mild mannered person,
Yeah.
or you know, just like a nice guy.
Yeah, he just seems normal.
Did it look like his shirt had like slightly more rayon?
That's what it was. That's exactly what it was.
Jesus,
And it's
that's
weird
how you know he's a freak.
because
Telltale.
in this freaking
Telltale.
like in this documentary, like you know he's talking. He's like, yeah, no, I like horror stuff. You know, I used to grow up reading it, and like it cuts to him like drawing. So like they'll show him making some of the comics, and they're just like nightmarish creations, and he's just like, just like.
Like he's painting minis.
That's kind of what it's like. Like it's like extreme attention to detail, and he's like, he's like,
And
this is the same while he's drawing.
Hey, does he have those little like arms? Like it's like this arm, but it has like a clip at the end of it, so you can like hold stuff up.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
He's got like a little magnifying glass on one, and he's
Yeah.
just like, and he moves to the side, and he goes,
Yeah, that's creepy. That's
Yeah.
more creepy.
and then at the end of it, he eats a human being. 'cause
Oh
they
wait,
asked him to.
is he in a room that you can't see because like it's dark from like there's like a semicircle and it's dark like that, and then all you could see is like him at the desk like that.
It's like a normal looking room, actually.
Oh,
Yeah, like there's nothing that would tell you that this guy wrote all these stories and can draw
Right.
like this. There's nothing.
does he like macaroni and cheese?
Strange, man. That's
yeah,
such
but-
a weird question to ask.
But uncooked.
Is it though? Think about it.
But uncooked. So he's a pure
See?
psychopath.
Now we know.
Yeah. So now you know. That's the only way you can tell. It's like, hey, you want some mac and cheese? It's like, yeah, just don't cook it for me though.
just
This guy's got to get out of my house.
Sprinkle the cheese dust on
Yeah.
the hard noodles, and I'll just.
I'm
eat
like,
that.
I'm sorry. He's like, yeah, I like to eat it like that. I'm like, okay.
Everything always comes
You
full
can get
circle,
out.
Robbie. You
Super
can
fucked
believe
up.
that as left field as we may come, we'll come around.
Eventually, yeah.
At some point or another.
All right. Anyway,
Yeah, we'll come around to completion.
We'll come around and bring it all back.
as
to
you are
complete.
wont to do.
as I am wont to do. So that's
Yeah.
Junji Ito.
Sucking
That's
D's.
some of his crazy ass
That's
work.
some shit, dude.
Yeah.
It's nuts. And you can find all of his stuff online for free.
What would Junji Ito do?
Is that what your thing was about?
No,
I didn't listen the entire time. Was that about this?
I took a nap.
you guys are so cool.
Thanks, man. Finally, someone said it.
Hey, you know what's cool about me? Like a lot of stuff.
Shut up.
All right. Any final thoughts on Junji Ito?
I
And,
just you
yeah.
made me want to read his
how
stuff.
creepy
It sounds like he
is.
likes Halloween.
Is that a segue?
Flawless segue.
I don't know. Are we segueing? Is that
Flawless
how that
victory.
works? Okay.
Hey,
Well,
how much
wait.
time is left on the SD card?
I think we got like 40 minutes.
Cool.
So.
He got in trouble because we've kept him for far too long.
Oh
Yeah,
no! All right.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and segue into
Not
Robbie's
trouble.
interest.
Okay.
I already did.
Yeah,
I did
again.
mine.
Let's do it
Nope,
again.
no.
Do over.
All right, I'm
keep you
out.
here longer.
Have a good night, everybody.
Halloween is cool, guys. This is my favorite time of the year.
Is it?
Seasonally.
Just the weather and stuff, or
Really love the weather. I think it might be because my birthday is
Oh,
there.
yeah.
But
Sure.
I'm not sure if that's related or not, but it's a coincidence. I just love the night air, especially. You know, I've always been a night person, and I
Yeah.
don't know if that's also, you know, I was born in October. Halloween's in October. I don't know. You know,
you're a devil.
I don't like mornings.
Damn demon.
Mornings.
It also gets
Can suck
darker
a children.
earlier this time of year.
Yeah, it gets dark in the cool air, and then there's like the moon looks cool all
And
the
then
time.
you were about to say suck a chode in the party zone. You were just about to say that.
Can we run it back?
Robbie, don't be
I don't
gross.
believe him. Can we roll this back?
We're not gross on this podcast, Robbie.
Gonna suck a chode in the party zone.
Yeah,
Party zone.
we're PG-12 on this, all right?
Yeah,
That's not a thing.
it is today.
Damn it. We got to stop like podcasting together or hanging out or something. We're melding into one hive mind.
Oh no, it's like a Junji Ito comic. Join us, Robbie.
No, I'm good.
Oh,
Just
man.
chill over here.
Yeah,
Michael.
Michael, you okay, Michael? Oh, that's his Kiefer Sutherland impression, by the way.
It's just like him.
What? Talk about Halloween.
You like Halloween,
You
Michael?
talk about Halloween.
I love Halloween.
See?
There it is.
Case closed.
Case
I
closed.
think Halloween is great.
No, I also really wanted to get into like how it changes over the years and stuff,
How
but
scary it is
I think I kind of am burned out now.
on Halloween.
No,
Oh.
a little. Well, I guess a little bit with the Ito guy.
Are you burnt out on the conversation?
I think so. No, not this conversation, but I mean like talking about scary stuff.
Sure.
Like I think I want to just.
Did we make it too
Spooky
in here today?
I think I should have gone first, and then you should have gone, and then you should have gone last.
Yeah, maybe.
If we had,
I thought we'd
known-
round it off with your like
of
premonitions
Halloween.
for superstitions.
Yeah, I see how that would be good, but I just I feel like we already climaxed. Like, where can we go from here?
It's the epilogue. Think about it that way.
Okay.
Sure.
So yeah, Halloween is this weird thing where when you're a little kid, it means dressing up like your favorite person and getting candy and stuff, and then you get a little older and you find out that there's like puritanical religions that hate on it because of its like satanic
allegiance
origins.
to Satan.
Yeah, I mean, which is kind of
Satan's
weird.
pretty cool.
It is kind of weird if you think about it, like some of the origins that it's based off of, supposedly or whatever. I don't know. I wasn't there, but
Are you sure? Have you not lived 1,000 years in your dream yet?
I will tonight.
Oh shit!
Oh
It
shit!
does sound like a nightmarish hellscape too.
Oh,
Look, it's him. He's Long Dream. It's him. Look, it's Long Dream. That's what it's called, by the way.
Make my eyes.
a-
Can you edit my eyes white?
Yeah. There he is.
put some shapes over him or something.
Look at the 17 chins.
It's my wife.
Kiss me.
Yeah, that's basically what he did. And she was like, ah! Like immediately, she's like, there he
Ah.
is. It's death. He's come to kill me.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
and then when you get older, it becomes about parties, and then girls dress slutty and stuff, and then when you get even older, then it becomes about kids again because now you have kids and you gotta like take them trick or treating.
Or you
Yeah.
just have a house and you have to give candy out.
Also that too.
That's one too.
It's
yeah.
this like ever evolving holiday, which like, well, to be honest, there's also times in your life when you could give two shits about Halloween. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I think when I was probably like 21 to 24, I was just like, nah.
I'm kind of like that.
It's the time of the
like
year.
that now. Like I'll go to a costume party or something, but our costume this year is Bob Ross and a happy little tree, but Sam's gonna be Bob Ross.
Ah,
So it's just it's an excuse
Because you're
to.
gay.
I get it. Right?
Oh, is that not the
Guys,
Is that not
no,
it?
no, that's not the joke at all.
Oh, okay.
We were so close though. I thought we were.
You were not that close.
Well,
There was no greatness to be had.
Damn it!
Yeah. Oh, because
Probably
you
were.
look like paint. Is that not it? No.
You sure? I feel like
He's
we're getting
breaking the
closer.
fourth wall.
I feel like we're getting closer every time.
He's doing The Office right now.
Oh, because Canada just legalized weed, so you want to be a weed.
Yes.
Got
That's
it. We finally
correct.
got it.
Hey, we're getting in the
Finally.
weeds here, guys.
Get it?
Spooky. All right.
That's so spooky.
No, I kind of like. I agree. Like I kind of just don't give a shit about Halloween
Yeah.
right now at this point.
Yeah.
You know, back in college when you could go to a party as a pimp with a homemade chalice or whatever and get wasted, that was fun.
Yeah.
But now it's like we're gonna go to a party, we're gonna have our silly costume, but it's really just now it's just an
Yeah.
excuse to hang out. You know, I don't.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't. If I didn't want to dress up, I wouldn't. I'd still just go to the party. You know?
Sometimes I find myself not even wanting to party.
You don't want to party anymore?
Like sometimes if I think about the act of partying, I'm like, that sounds like
Sounds like a lot of
a
work.
lot of work. I'd rather just Just not.
Can I just
I'd rather
not?
just drink my Mickeys at home.
Yeah, I'd rather just like,
Ew.
hey, do you guys want to get some schlotchkes? You know, like,
Oh,
like
Schlotty sounds so
you want to
good
get
right
some? Yeah, I guess I am starting to be like
Like
old
me.
more brunchy. You know, like
Yeah.
let's get some brunch. and
Dude, I
stuff.
love brunch.
Let's go to bed, go home early, wake up, and then go to brunch.
We had breakfast tacos earlier today, and it was amazing.
racist ass motherfucker.
You racist? What you doing?
You're a piece of brown.
What can Brown do for you, my man?
Oh shit.
Yeah,
I don't think I've done any Halloween stuff.
yeah.
In a few years, I think.
Let me ask you
I think
guys
it's- I
this.
think it's been a good
You
while.
don't do anything anymore,
I don't. Yeah, like
like at all.
Let me ask you guys
Yeah,
this.
that's true.
When you, because on Facebook you're saying, hey, a note to everybody this Halloween. If you see a teenager come to your door, be sure to just give them candy because they could be out drinking or doing drugs. Like
What?
there's
Oh,
like, because
'cause
you
there's a
know
lot of hate.
older people go out I went out trick or treating until I was like 16 or 17.
Yeah.
But I always wore a costume.
Oh.
My parents get teenagers who are just in gym shorts and t-shirts. They just go like trick or treat. Like no,
Yeah.
no.
And you're like, why's your voice
That's
so deep?
stupid.
what are you, an asshole?
That's stupid.
You're
if you're
six-
in
like,
a
yeah,
if
you're
you're in a
6'2".
costume, I'm giving you candy.
Yeah.
You
You're
know,
6'2", son.
don't tell me how to live my Halloween life because just because you want to make sure everyone's included.
Everything's all social justice-y all the time.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, I won't give candy out to.
To completion. Yeah, I'll give you some too. There you go. You get completion. You get completion. Everyone gets completion.
I'm out of hands.
See, look, it works. I told you. Something about Mary is right. There you go.
It's in my hair.
Yeah, I won't let some Facebook moms tell me, like,
Yeah, it's just
don't
stupid.
forget to do
Facebook
this.
mom.
Don't forget to take care of every child that comes to your door. No, if they're not in a costume, they
Yeah.
don't get fucking candy.
How about you take care of your child
that's also
Monday through Sunday?
That's also such flawed logic because who's to say that they can't go get candy and then go
And then
do
go party.
drugs?
Yeah, everyone's done trick or treating by like 9 o'clock anyway.
Yeah,
That's true,
and
too.
all
some horse
partying
shit.
happens at like 9:15.
Right.
So
It's a candy party. They get all the candy they can. They go get wasted. They eat all of it,
yeah, they put it in vodka.
then they have
'cause
STDs.
It makes Jolly Rancher vodka.
and then they all get an STD.
Yeah.
Yep. That's why it's a night of sin.
That's why it's
Sin.
a trick. It's a trick. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Yo, baby, you clean? Chlamydia. Like, no, that's a trick.
Chlamydia.
And
The
it's the
tricks
wrong
are
kind of
out to
treat.
trick. That's what it is.
Yeah, we tricking
There
new
you
tricks
go.
out here.
Yeah. A night to sin.
All right, but it's also fun to sometimes do like like the wave of scary movies around this time. That's a fun thing.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
I do like
yeah.
that.
I like going to
Haunted houses.
I like going to haunted houses.
Haunted
yeah.
houses suck.
Yeah, I think they
You
kinda
tired of
suck.
yours, weren't you?
What?
You were tired
Oh,
of
you
yours,
worked
weren't
at
you?
one. Were you worked at one, right?
No,
No.
I never worked at a haunted house.
Who
Or
was
did
that?
you work
We
at
have
I
the-
played a show at a haunted house one time.
No, or did you?
played a show like music?
My friend Tim used to work for Hangman's House of Horrors.
You don't have a friend.
You don't have.
I have two right here. Shut the fuck up.
Or wait.
I'm so friend rich. I don't even need the lottery right
Where
now.
did you work recently? It was like a haunted house or something, or like a
Strip bar
Twin Peaks?
club.
No, before that.
That was a haunted house.
No, it was like a
Secret Chambers, an escape room. Is that what you're talking
Oh,
about?
an escape room.
Escape.
So it's not like escape for your life. It's like escape for fun.
Was there? Stop doing the office thing.
See, what's funny about it is that you could actually zoom in on that and not lose much quality at all.
We're at 4K now, baby.
Yeah.
Don't forget the sub.
4K all day.
Tell your mama.
Go ahead and make out with that subscribe button.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Fuck it. That's the end of it. Go look at our Patreon. Drink Urban Alchemy.
Yeah,
That's true.
we didn't
else?
today, but
Yeah, I'm all out. I emailed Tony and I was like, hey, can we get some more, my man?
Yeah. Also, don't forget our Instagram. Go comment. Do the review thing on the whatever.
Make sure to let us know how much you love us. And before we go, I'm going to say, hey, Robbie, what do you think about this, my man? So I wish there was sound to it, but there isn't. But look,
Oh.
yeah, there he goes. And it's going to be up here too, so you guys can see it.
that's that's so stupid.
That's pretty good, huh?
Everybody
That's
just
so
starts
stupid.
running away.
That's amazing.
Robbie, what do you think about?
Are you trying to like roast me out now or something?
No,
like, am I
dude.
gonna vomit?
While he's getting that ready, go ahead and plug yourself.
I am Robbie Clark on Instagram at I am Robbie Clark. So Close to Greatness is my podcast.
Would you wear the shirt?
I can only people who fear death are those with regrets. Save.
Save.
I would
wear that?
I'm
probably
fucking lost.
wear that ironically.
Would you wear it?
I would wear that shirt ironically.
What about
yeah.
this X up top?
I'm
though?
confused.
I don't know what it means. Like,
I can only people.
But Robbie, would you do this?
If I was
I don't get it.
If I was with somebody in a raft and our survival depended on it, sure.
People
But-
who fear death are those with regrets.
I can only people.
But why is there no E?
No E. So bad.
Yeah, but are you gonna save?
I will save, yeah.
Okay.
It's fucking
Is
stupid.
this shirt from
But what about
China?
I am Robbie Clark.
Is that shirt
At
from
I am
China?
Robbie Clark on Instagram. I am Robbie Clark on Snapchat. So Close to Greatness is my podcast, which I'm going to have you guys on for another What the Hell episode.
Yeah!
Later
Yeah.
Just started season 2.
We got to do it.
Why do we have to always be
we are
what the hell?
on SoundCloud and Patreon.com/SCTG, Facebook and Instagram at So Close to Greatness.
Yep.
And that's basically everywhere you can find me.
Literally.
I will say this, as of
everywhere.
right now, we're trying to do new audio episodes every Monday and new 4 questions every Wednesday.
Ooh,
Is
look at
so
that.
far the schedule I have set up.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
This guy's steady working.
Shit, dude.
I'm also,
never stopped.
I have a plan since I don't get to talk about Marvel as much as I like to. I'm going to sit down and just do my own commentary over the film and then put that video on YouTube.
There you go. And then you should release a version where you're not doing commentary too on YouTube. And you'll be the hero that saved YouTube because anybody can go on there and watch Marvel movies now.
Hey,
You got to do it.
I have better thoughts.
hey, your Marvel talk is welcome here.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
We'll
It
we'll
almost got
never-
me fired off a film role.
This is my favorite Marvel
I won't
movie.
ever let anyone forget that.
We're not film roll.
Look at this guy. Look at him.
Don't do it.
Boom.
Don't- Oh!
Shit.
Oh, there's sound. Wait, there's no sound on this. I thought there was, but yeah.
Dude, how fast is he going?
Probably 15
Oh
miles an
my
hour.
God.
Yeah. That's pretty good, right?
Holy shit. All right.
Dude, his forehead is gone.
What do you think?
He probably looks like this guy.
That's...
He's lived a lot of lives.
He's lived a lot of lives.
All right, my man. So, yeah, like Alex said, find us everywhere where he said, especially patreon.com/IDIOTSYNCRATIC. We just recorded big ass episode 8 today
Bam,
with our
bam.
man, Robert Than Clark over here.
Yep.
Go check it out. It's only $5 a month and you get like,
Robbie Ander.
well, lately it's been like 3 episodes this month or something. Something like that. I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it really doesn't anymore. And we're going to pick up Airheads pretty soon. We'll have you on an Airheads too.
Yeah, airheads
Is
are
that the one where we
hilarious.
get really drunk?
Yeah.
We get really drunk.
Do
we
I have
say
a couch to sleep on?
newses.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
If
you
throw
do.
up on my floor, I'm going to beat your ass.
that's fair.
I'm going to make you look like this.
I would
Dude,
deserve
dude.
that.
He wouldn't actually do that. He's a nice guy.
Yeah. I'm like, is he okay? Oh my God, look at
Hey, you know what happens if Justin gets super drunk though?
What?
He's just like, I'm gonna go to the restroom. And then like an hour later, we're still here talking, and we're like, where did Justin go? And then I go out, and Eric's is like, oh, you guys are still here? And I'm like, yeah. Where's Justin? He went to bed like an hour ago.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, once I throw up, I'm done.
He's like,
I feel you.
I gotta go pee. And then we just never hear from him again.
I don't want to tell him. I go vomit.
Some say he's still there.
What if I was a copy? That sounds like a Junji Ito
Oh, that
comic.
sounds really terrible.
And I'm like,
I keep thinking you're saying
my
Jew-
wife!
I keep thinking you're saying Jew and G.
Yeah.
Like they're two friends. One name's Jew, one name's G.
Yeah.
Like
One-
J-
Who do you want
adventures.
to thank for listening?
Adventures
I want
of Jew and G.
We have a bunch of new listeners in different countries, my man.
And they better not be Canada again because that's not new.
No, they're also
We do have-
super high and really enjoying the
We
show.
do
now.
have some Canadian
yeah.
listeners. Yeah, Brampton,
Oh,
Canada.
thanks,
Oh,
eh?
Thanks, eh? And then give a very special American hello to Peshawar, Pakistan.
Oh, I don't know how to say hi in
I love it.
Pakistani.
I need it. I want it.
Pakistani?
I love it. I want it. I need it.
Is that
That's
even a
what it was.
language? I don't know.
All you got to say
Probably
is
not.
hello, Hyman.
Hello.
Yep.
A Pakistan?
I'm pretty sure they speak English there.
Yeah, if they're listening to us,
Yeah.
then they probably know.
So
what
yeah,
we're
they probably speak English there.
doing.
So
they
it
probably
should
have
be okay.
call centers there.
He's right. They have a lot of call centers.
They
there.
do, yes.
But yeah, again, check us out everywhere at either at Idiotsyncratic Podcast or at Idiotsyncratic. The Patreon is the most important thing. Give us your money because we need to have your money because we
Keep
like
the lights
having
on.
money.
If they get enough money, I can get paid to come on this show.
That will never.
Or I can get paid to never come on the show again. Your call.
Hey, that might happen in your eternal dream.
yeah, dude, just drink for 1,000 years,
Another picture right up here.
Yeah.
Of Chin Man.
and then you come out, and you're like, my wife, and I'm like, oh my god,
Kiss me!
exactly. That's basically what he did. Like, there you-
All right.
That hurts my neck.
All right, guys. So I got one final thing to say. One last thing. It's the most important thing so far.